Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Flows, and today I want to share with you some 4 amazing tips that really changed my life and changed how I make music, and also changed the quality of my music. Recently, I was having a conversation with an industry producer, a person that has been producing in the industry for some time now, and has also made a name for himself. And the quality of his music is also very good. So I was having a conversation with him, and from that conversation, I was able to get around 4 things, 4 very important things that completely changed the way I make music, completely changed my sound and the quality of my music, like completely. I haven't been posting a lot lately, yes, because I've been quite busy. Like seriously, I've been quite busy. And without wasting your time, let's get into the video. So the very first thing I got from that conversation was number one is arrange your beats as you are making your beats, right? So as you're making your beats, be arranging it, because this advice is for people that are usually stuck in making an 8 bar loop, or some even try their best and make it 16 bars. So people don't escape that that initial 8 bars, right? They don't escape that 8 bars. So this advice is for those that are usually stuck in making 4 bars or 8 bar loops and they can't go from there. The number one trick I learned was to arrange your beats as you are making it. So if you play a chord, you keep that chord, and you extend it 8 bars. Then you just try to create your intro, your verse or your chorus, and then like that, just keep on going, right? You don't just layer your snare, your kick, and everything just in that 8 bar and make that 8 bar as full as possible. No. And sometimes when you do that and you try to arrange your beats, you figure out that your first 8 bar does not rhyme with your second 8 bar. Like the first 8 bars just sounds a little bit different from the second 8 bars, and the beats will just feel lopsided. So next time if you're making your beats, just try to create the intro, then create your verse, then create your chorus. So you're creating your beat with the arrangement in mind. So you have created your chorus. You have created your intro. You create your intro, then you move to your verse one, then you move to your chorus, and so on and so forth. Instead of you just creating an 8 bar loop, you just spread it out. Maybe you play a chord for 8 bars, and then your kick and your snare enters for your first verse, and maybe your bass comes in for your chorus. By doing that, you ideas will start flowing through your mind, and you just get better at creating a full beat and completing your beat at the end of the day. The second thing I got from that conversation was reference. I know many people will tell you reference, and many of you think reference is just for mixing. When you want to mix, that's when you reference. When you want to master your track, that's when you reference. No, reference is is everything. You can reference your favorite song, pick out elements. How did they use the elements? Where did they use the elements? Where does the element sit in the mix or in the beats? When did they use those elements? Right? Let me say, is the sound a major sound, or is the sound a backend sound? You understand me? So you reference your track. Believe me, this completely changed the quality of my music, because I started using better sounds. I started using good quality sounds, and I started knowing when to use those sounds and how to use those sounds, right? Always try to reference and get ideas from your favorite songs or songs that are doing very well right now. Get the sound, how did they use those sounds, and where they use those sounds. Believe me, don't just try to reference only when you want to mix or when you want to master. As you're making your beat too, also reference. It is as important as you making the beat in the first place. Don't always forget to reference. Always reference. Reference like your life depends on it. Because truly, your life depends on it. What changes your sound from sounding amateur to sounding good and competitive is reference. Always reference. That brings me to the third trick, or I don't know if you call it a trick or you call it a tip that I got from that conversation. And this one may sound difficult, but if you do it, I promise you, the quality of your music will just skyrocket. Which is number three: remake your favorite songs. It may sound cheesy and it may sound just basic or ordinary, but I will tell you for a fact: remake your favorite songs, sound for sound. The way they arrange the song, that's the way you should arrange it. Because some of you want to remake your favorite songs, but you just make it in your own way. No, don't try to remake it in your own way. Remake the song the way it is from beginning to end. Try to look for those sounds that they used in the beats. Try to follow their arrangement, the way they mixed it. Try to make your own sound be like that. If they used an e-piano, also look for an e-piano. If they look for a flute, try to find a flute sound to use. If they use the guitar, try to look for a good guitar and use the same sound, the same melody, and the same arrangement. Now, what that will do for you is that you develop a very good ear for quality sounds. Immediately you hear a particular sound, you're able to know that, okay, yes, this sound is a good sound. Why? Because you have remade songs that already sound good, and your ears are now familiar with what sounds good and what sounds bad. Again, you become familiar with what a good melody should be and what the bad melody is. And with that, when you're working with an artist in real life, believe me, it is gold, because you already know these important sounds and you already know how to use them. So it just makes everything easy and faster for you. And let me just add this. This would be like a 3A or section 2 in the third tip or trick, anything that you may call it, is that favorite your sounds. As you're making your favorite beat, as you're remaking your favorite songs, you can also favorite those songs, those sounds. You can favorite those sounds so that in your next production, you just know that, okay, this sound is good and they use it in a particular kind of way. So in your next beat, or if you're working with an artist, you can immediately just pick that sound and use it. It will really help your music. And the fourth and final one, this one is not a music trick or a music tip, but believe me, this number 4 actually saved my life, and it really helped me. It's what's keeping me. And it may sound cheesy or simple, but it's very important. What am I talking about? I'm talking about rest. Always find way to rest. Always find time to rest. You'll be making music all day. You're making music every single time. It is time to rest. Rest your ears. Rest your eyes. Sleep. Sleep is not your enemy. I know some people think, I need to grind, I need to make music. My music is not good enough. It is who is alive that can make good music. Always take your health seriously. Sleep, rest, sleep, rest. You can sometimes go a full day without listening to music. Go a full day without listening to music. You won't die. Always find time to rest. Go out. Go and do something outside. Meet with people. Stop staying in your room all day to make music. Go outside and rest. Let at least be on that sunlight, and also have a good time with people. Go out. If you're a Christian, go to church, praise God and pray. Do something else. You can't spend all day making music, right? You can't spend all day making music. So those are the 4 things or 4 tricks or 4 tips that really helped me, and I hope it can help you too. And I hope you take the advice and it will change how your music sounds like. Also change the quality of your music, the quality of your mix. I hope it really helps you. So have a nice day. Peace.